Hello, and welcome to Taiji Alive, and happy 4th of July for those of us who are living within the colonies. As this is a special day, I wanted to send out a special video to you, my subscribers, and let you know how thankful I am to have you. I know that there's a ton of other channels and websites out there teaching the same thing, but it really means so much to me to have you subscribing and joining this Taiji Alive community. This is only the beginning, and I have some great ideas about how this channel will grow over the upcoming months and years. So today, I'm going to offer you a 20-minute posture intensive where we can focus upon specific stances. This kind of work is so incredibly important when it comes to Tai Chi Ch'uan, and this is what we use to develop not so much muscle memory as fascia memory. We want to allow the fascia and the connective tissues to marinate in these postures so that when we transition into them during the form, it should feel like a hand sliding into a custom-made glove, or a key sliding into a well-oiled lock. While each posture is only 2 minutes long, you might feel quite challenged at times. So do your best and see if you can work through it as best as you can. If you need to take a break and shake it out, that's fine. But eventually, you should be able to do this 20-minute set with relative ease. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to limit my comments to bare essentials so that you can really focus upon your posture and sinking the flesh away from the skeleton and dropping your breath down into the core. I have the video flipped around so that you should be able to mirror my movements without needing to do the opposite of what I'm doing on the screen. So starting out, we're just in our usual Wuji posture, going through all those points. And to start out with, we're going to be doing a 3-minute Wuji posture, followed by 2 minutes of each of the other postures. So we're going into our first posture, and this is what's known as the bear stance. So we're allowing, again, equally distributed weight, but allowing, you should feel as if it's coming, the weight is coming together as it moves down the spine, through the quad, and down through into the feet. Okay, coming out of that posture. The next one we're going into is parting the wild horse's mane. And again, the video has been flipped around, so you should just be able to mirror my posture. So as you get to a place where you feel comfortable with the posture itself, then I want you to just take a nice big deep breath and just let go, allowing for the flesh to sink down and pulling away from the skeleton. So the same exact principle as with Wuji, except now you're in that posture. So with that arm, as it's placed forward, imagining that all of the arm bones, the forearm bones, are nice and light and floating, and all the flesh that's around the arm, even the flesh in your fingers, is sinking and heavy and pulling away. Very good. And going into our next one, and that one is brush knee push step. First, allow yourself to just get into feeling the position, aligning the bones and the angles, and then taking that breath. And these are all postures, except for the bear posture, that are using the front stance, which is our most foundational stance in Tai Chi Ch'uan. So we have that 60-40 ratio, 60% in the front, 40% in the back. shake it out. Going into our next posture, which is single whip. Again, a front stance. Take that breath, sink, and just relax. Allow the mind just to sink down to the lower dantian. Absorb the mind into the posture. And now one more. With the front stance, double box the temples. And by this time, you might start feeling a little bit of discomfort in the thighs, in the calves perhaps, the shoulders. If it's just in the muscles, then as you exhale, see if you can just allow that discomfort just to move down through the body, through the muscle, down through the floor, and out into the ground. Imagining that tension is dissolving and melting away. If you're feeling discomfort inside the joints, like the knee joints, then I would suggest you take a little break. The muscles are just a part of the process. Muscle aches and pains, it's just a part of the process of growing, becoming that Tai Chi creature. But sometimes when we experience joint pain, it could be a number of things. So we need to be very careful when you're feeling any kind of joint-related pain. Okay, so now we're going into Stork Spreads Its Wings, and we are really allowing the weight to sink back into that right leg. So just visualizing as if there was a tree running right down through that leg, seeing the roots descend into the ground and sinking into that space. Please don't hold your breath. If you're holding your breath, just let it go. Let that natural flow, that movement of breath in and out. Okay, we're halfway there with these tough ones. And now we're going into play the Pipa, play the guitar. And we are bringing the weight to the other foot. So you should feel that weight moving down into the left leg. And again, just planting that tree, feeling the roots going down through the entire leg and going into the ground, like you're staking yourself into the ground. Take a breath and sink yourself into that. Right leg should feel nice and light. I know with this posture that the yin foot could be, the toes could be up when we start the move, but as we move backwards, the toes are pointing downwards. So I'm just representing that for today. But we can learn it also with those front toes up. The same is true though with either way. All the weight is in the back foot, and the bare minimal amount of weight is in the front. Very good. Okay, and we're going to end out today in a horse stance, Mabu. So we're going to get a much deeper stance here, much wider stance, as if you're straddled and riding on a horse, sinking down into that. And bringing the hands up, making a circle around like you're holding a big ball in the front. Same principles apply. Forearm bones and finger bones should feel very light, and the flesh is sinking down. We're going to hold this posture for 3 minutes. And so we are coming to the end of our practice. And just shake it out. You guys did an amazing job. If you lasted this whole time, you are really progressing and coming along in your practice. You should feel very proud of yourselves. A little bit of iron shirt. Get things moving, get that blood flowing again. It's such a pleasure working with you guys. So once again, thanks so much for subscribing, for being here with me today, and just wishing you a great rest of your week, and I'll see you soon.